This is literally just a 2-second continuation off of what happened earlier, like the video I probably just uploaded. Mega missions. Now, for this, I'm just going to do automatons because that's the most simple one to do. I know they have a lot of troops, but it's very easy to simplify. These will be boss missions, okay? So, end of the thing. Certain requirements need to be met. I have gum in my mouth. And yeah. Okay, so here's how it's going to work. Boss missions aren't separated into difficulty like normal hell dives, or just dives, so to say. They are separated onto base type. You have infantry base, middle base, and heavy base. This will be separated between bugs and illuminate, depending on what type of troops I get. It will change. So infantry bases will be heavy infantry, so small troops, like the simple human-like robots, arm cannons, swords, and the jetpack ones, and maybe a couple more tossed in. It is a huge base, huge, that produces the infantry. Okay, and then at the very end, there's the boss or whatnot, some sort of form. Now, something that all these bases will have are dropships. They will all have dropships. They won't bring in troops, but they'll be there, and you have to blow them up. There's going to be objectives in the base besides just killing all infantry. You're going to have a requirement to kill a certain amount. Okay? So, that would be infantry base. Mainly infantry, so very heavy swarms, and you have lots of bullets. Now, with the infantry bases, since they are low armored, there will be heavy anti-tank cannons positioned around the base, along with the fortress machine guns that you find in the bunkers. Those will be on the base. Then you have medium bases. This would be like more armored units, so like the bigger ones, the juggernauts, the ones with the shields, those ones. Something else you'll find on those bases are Hulk producers, so a new type of fabricator for Hulks, and maybe a couple tanks. Okay, you'll still have infantry in there, so it'll be less infantry, more juggernauts, or whatever they're called. I don't know what they're called. Berserkers, I don't know. Sorry, but more of the heavy class units, so the ones with the big guns and the shields. Those will be in there. And then you move on to heavy class. This will be your tank. Your tanks. Oh, just figured it out. At the medium bases, you will find the airships, not the ones that deploy troops. They'll still be there because you have to destroy them. You're gonna have to destroy them on all bases because they drop off all troops. But the ones that shoot at you, you'll find those there. So there'll be like 4 or 5 of the producers there. Because yeah, you can just see them fly into your map. Then we have the heavy bases. Tanks, brutes, AT-ATs, airships. All the things that you don't want to fight are on that base. High risk, high reward. And that's how it will work. There's no difficulty. It's just class. This will make it very easy for Helldivers to make a loadout specific for that mission. Hold on. Oh, okay, whatever. It will make it easier for divers to make loadouts for that mission. So divers will be able to make a more machine gun focused one for the infantry, a more half and half explosive, half machine gun for the medium class, and then a very heavy loadout for heavy missions. It will make it much easier to do that. So yeah, and whenever you complete it, you just get player rewards. If you don't complete it, don't get it. And this is why they're going to be 6-man missions. 6-man. Okay? Here's the rules about the 6-man. In order to limit lag, which I know is a real problem, 4 Helldivers, 4, 8, 24. Each Helldiver will have 2 or 3 stratagems to their choice, just to make sure it's not overdone, What will change is the resupply. due to how much you're actually gonna be end up fighting and how much you're actually gonna be ended up getting shot and whatnot, you're going to need more ammo. You're gonna need a lot more of everything. So resupplies will be different. So each Helldiver will receive their own resupply. So that means everybody has their own. One person can call theirs down. Other person can call theirs down. Other person can call theirs down. Because we have 6 people and the resupply only does 4 slots. This makes it better. Now, here's why it helps with the less amount of stratagems. With the Hell Pods, when this update comes out, if it ever does, you can add more upgrades to Hell Pods, or the resupply pods, sorry, to make them more. This will make it easier to manage the mission, so to say, because right now there's already the explosive Hell Pods and the machine gun Hell Pod. That's what I know of right now. The turret one for the resupply. I know the explosive one applies to all Hell Pods, which will still be useful because you might run out of grenades. Throw a Hell Pod, it will explode and kill much more. So yeah, six Helldivers, 2 stratagems each. Every Helldiver has their own resupply, and yeah, mega base missions for the boss, and yeah, pretty simple.